Hey folks, Maverick Indicators here. A little afternoon trading, potentially, maybe. We'll see. Let's see if we get a setup here on ES. Some micros. All right, so this is pushing down decent. All 5 traders are bearish, but we're at the turn of the 5-minute candle. So I need a little bit more evidence here. This is again why it's patience. P-A-Y, patience. Okay. And we might just go sideways for a little bit. Let me go back to CL because it feels like one of these guys are gonna pop off. Nah, CL's we're just going flat. Or gray Candleville. Oh, red candles. Okay, so now I got a B set up to the downside. First minute of the 5-minute candle. I don't want to miss the move, but ooh. So I'm going to give it at least 30-ish seconds, I'd say. Red candle, second strongest downside candle I'm getting in. Okay. Let me make sure my trade copier is good to go because I'm trading a few accounts here. All right, so let's see where this one goes. Put the stop loss right there. Okay, I got a B setup. I'm willing to take a B setup for sure. Now we could just chop along till close, but why are we in this trade? First things first, red background, the bears are in control. They actually have been, but I wanted more concrete evidence that we were going to continue to the downside, right? Let me give this room to breathe because I'm only in micros, so it's not like I'm risking a ton. Red background, bears are in control. We went from bright green candles, which is your strongest upside data candle, to what? Gray reversal, to now red. Red is your second strongest downside candle. Look at it. Last time it was here. Pushed right down, started to get some hot pink, and then you kind of hit this level here. So down confidence arrow, beautiful. Maverick Trender's finally firing. Maverick Trender, when this line is at the top, that means massive strength and momentum. Although, let me drag. There we go. Although it is 3:36 in the afternoon. So you're not going to get moves like we do early in the morning. All 5 traders, think of T1 through T5 as traders. They're algorithms, but think of them as traders. All 5 traders are voting across 6 time frames, and they're all voting bearish. Okay, so they're all voting bearish. So see what a little position I'm in? This thing already came back. When I see, somebody who's like, well, I was in 3 minis. It's like, it's 3:30 in the afternoon, you're in 3 minis. I'd be down $560 already. But like, this is stress-free. Like I'm down $56. And if it pops down, if it pushes down greatly, cool. If it doesn't, cool. Like whatever. Maybe I'll lose $100 on the deal. And then, my next trade will run for, $600, $700, $800. Like that's just trading. Okay. All right. So now we'll just wait. All 5 traders are voting bearish across 6 time frames. We still have a B setup to the downside. The Maverick Radar, the ultimate trading assistant, is giving us a B setup. The only thing keeping you from an A+ setup is you don't have bright pink candles. That's the only thing in this entire formula keeping you from having an A+ setup. Okay. So it's going to be slow moving at 3:30 in the afternoon. It just is. Might chop along, but you do have red candles. You do have stronger downside data than this candle. This is a gray indecision candle. Now you got strong red candles. So if you can get a move down, this is what's cool about the Maverick AI Pro. It colors your candles to the data underneath the hood, not price and direction. So like stuff like this, you just stay out of because it's gray. It's just like, you're just going sideways. I know it looks like this popped up pretty good, and it kind of did. Then you're just going sideways. You just know, oh, now it's green. Now I'm getting in. You know what I mean? And you had bright green candles. What'd you go from bright green? Green candle. Data's cooling off. Gray candle. Bright green again. You pumped up again. Then data's cooling off. Now gray reversal. Now you're red. Red is your second strongest downside candle. Then hot pink is your strongest downside candle. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. Today's been a choppy day though, outside of the morning. That's how afternoons are. That's why I normally don't trade in the afternoon. But I've been constantly on my charts testing the Maverick zones. I know you guys are super pumped about it. We are too. It's crazy fun to go back and watch today's videos. It's just crazy fun to trade with. So see how slow ES is moving? So not financial advice, do your own research. But man, if the markets throw you for a loop, get a little ES in your life. Trade a couple micros, 1 micro. Start out with 1 micro, and it moves so slow. It's like you have time to think, you have time to process, you have time to understand what's actually happening on your chart. Whereas everybody wants to trade NQ, and NQ is like a wild horse. It's like you're just jumping on for dear life, especially if you're not experienced. Couple NQ minis will rip the roof off. But a couple micros, hey, let's go. Nothing wrong with trading micros. All right, so I'm going to leave this trade up, partly because I lost my voice yesterday and I continue to lose my voice. So I don't want to just keep chatting here. You guys probably don't want to keep hearing me. So I'm going to leave this trade up. We're going to watch how these indicators guide us, whether we get in whether we get out or we just continue with the trade. Let's just see where this one goes. I do have downside data in my candles. I don't care that it's retracing up. I don't care that it's I'm going to say that again. I don't care. I mean, I care, but I don't care. I wish it was going the other way. But as long as I have red candles and it doesn't go gray then green, I'm good. I'm just sitting on my hands, all right? All right, cool. So let's watch this trade. Let's watch it play out. If you want clear vision on your charts, this, my friends, green background, bulls are in control, bright green candles. Tell me you can't get a piece of this? Now, this was a choppy day, though. Oh my gosh, this is a choppy day. But the gray candles would have kept you out. Gray candles would have kept you out. The ultimate assistant, Maverick Radar, the ultimate trading assistant, be set up to the downside. Be set up to the downside. So as long as we have red candles, as long as all 5 traders are voting bearish across 6 time frames, I'm sitting on my hands. I'm going to let this thing play out and watch this thing come down. Okay? Watch this thing come down. I'm not a predictor. I am not in replay or anything like that. Watch this thing come down. Okay? Maverick trender peg to the top. All 5 traders are mostly bearish. You have red data to the downside. Watch this thing come down. And let's make some money. All right? Cool. If you guys want edge in the market, if you want clear vision on your charts, come check us out. MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com.